Okay, welcome Google Tube zombies. If you are sick and tired of this platform, come to skype-lessons.com. You get any course on my website for £10 if you use the coupon code 10, and you get a free online Zoom class anytime you buy a course. You just come to my website and let me know what time suits you for a lesson, and you get a free class. And that's what all of those live classes on this channel are about. They're all of free live classes that I have given to all of the people that bought my courses. So what are you doing here? Come to the website, get off this awful platform and learn some English. Okay, we're going to look at some common mistakes today, and we're going to start at the bottom one. This was a mistake that one of my students made. He's actually a surgeon. I have a number of doctors that I teach, and he said before 2020, this condition, this disease, was only found in the elderly. But after 2020, for some reason, things changed. And he said, however, this isn't what we're watching nowadays. And it's almost correct, but it's not quite on target. Yeah, it's a little bit wrong because we don't use that verb, watching. We say it's not what we're seeing nowadays. Yeah, it's not what we're seeing nowadays. Because watch is when you watch somebody for a very long time, or maybe watch TV and notice that you watch TV for a very long time. When you watch someone, you follow them around and watch them. But what we need to say here is this is not what we're seeing nowadays. We're not only seeing this condition in the elderly, we're also seeing this condition among young people. What could have happened in 2020 to have caused such a result? I want you to think about that. Number 13, measles was on the backstage for a long time. Measles was not on the backstage, but you are very close, unlucky. Measles was in the background, yeah, in the background, not on the backstage, but in the background for a long time. Okay, if something is in the background, then it's not playing a major role. And measles was in the background, it wasn't playing a major role, but then 2020 happened and things changed. Okay, number 12, these barrels, and these are barrels of whiskey or barrels of wine, these barrels are coming from the USA. No, just like you say, I come from the UK, yeah, that's what I would say, I come from the UK, maybe you come from Spain, maybe you come from Italy, and so the barrels they always come from the USA, these barrels. Yeah, these barrels always come from the USA. Present simple because it happens all the time. It happens every week, every month, every year. Number 11. Next time, I will tell you the history of when I went to Russia. This is a really common mistake. In English, history is really the study of the past. So it's the subject that you study at school when you study people from the past, or civilizations from the past, or empires from the past. That's the study of history. But we say story. Here, I will tell you the story of when I went to Russia. And so anytime you read a novel, that's a story. It's not a history. Now, this might be quite confusing because I've just read a novel called The Secret History. But this is a story about 4 people or 5 people, 5 students. It's a great story, fantastic story. But history is usually for the study of the past.